All right. Hey, everybody. David Taylor is a fraud. As we all know, he has changed his channel to Kingdom of God Global Church now. Okay, so that's his new scam. A couple things that have happened in the last couple days, and I do apologize in advance if I start ranting about some issues that are off topic, maybe some political issues in advance. Just a few things been kind of offset a little bit here. So let's start with David first. So he did change his name. His new name is Kingdom of God Global Church. So he's again changed his name because either he's running from taxes, but one of the channel followers, Coco, then shout out to you, Bedsick, by the way. What's up? Hope you guys are doing good. Lord Pender, Kid Frost, man, I've been seeing you posting a lot. Awesome, man. You've been posting really good stuff. Let's see, who else can I throw out to? Let's see here. Yeah, Coco, Bedsick, Hobo, Cult Watch channel. I hope you're doing good. Haven't heard from you in a while, no, because David hasn't been doing anything either, so you kind of on stand down as well. His new Kingdom of God channel is just, again, it's all reruns. So that's what's going on there. He won't be posting anything he's still on damage control. He's going to be forever, for the rest of his life. David's going to be on damage control. And David, you did this to yourself. All right, you did this to yourself. Nobody else did it to you. All you had to do was go in front of that deposition and just do what you did. You did this to yourself. Nobody else is to blame. Michelle, he doesn't care about you. He never did. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how many times he says axe Michelle in the interview. And any of the channel followers out there, maybe we could get together as a collective and start watching and see how many times he actually says axe Michelle. Because that was his whole defense, Michelle, was to axe you. Okay? So, David, you're a liar, dude. You're a liar. Give it up, dude. Give it up. Oh yeah, transvestite donkey witch. Shout out to you too. Somebody really liked your channel name. Oh yeah, Coco Chanel, she said she really liked your channel name. And then Apostle of Residential Center St. Louis, shout out to you also. Candy Cane, I've been seeing you've been leaving some comments on the channel. What's up? Thank you. Let's see. Who else is out there? Yeah, Kid Frost, man, thanks, man. You're great. Okay, so next, I just got done doing a FOIA request because I've come to some information recently, well, just today actually. For those of you that have my number, go ahead and get with me. I'll let you know what it is. I'm not going to put it out here because I don't want David to know what information I have. But I did do a FOIA request for some information that I came across, and I'm waiting to hear back from that. Once I get that information, I will post it, but it does have to do with his cult headquarters. So when I do get that information, I'll be sure to get that out to everybody. So what I did this morning, because to be the beast, you have to become the beast, right? So what I did, there's all kinds of ways I'm able to get to David. So I did text him this morning, and Michelle, and I apologize in advance. Like I said, to be the beast, you have to become the beast. So I text David early this morning, said, "Hello, David. You have another day of scamming people. Not only that, but you're in hiding and will be until you're caught by the authorities. Good job on changing your name to KOGGC. That's a good way to keep you from losing everything with the residential center, because ultimately what's happening is if he changes his name, the fact that he's in a legal battle right now with Harold Lewis and the residential center, ultimately if David changes his name, like that case could just get dropped. So David's big time, and he's scared. And then I asked David where Kia was and if she was in bed with him, and I told her to give me a call. And then I said, or better yet, why don't you give me a call and you can ask me anything you want. So I told him, I was like, you're going down, fat ass, just be patient. Your time is coming. We know where you are. We have so many addresses found that that are linked to your cult that we have turned in all the information to the state authorities. And we have, David, given up a lot of addresses to everybody. His reply, and I did get a reply, "You faggot, do you actually think we even care, you stupid? We are still JMMI. Idiot Kingdom is the name of just one of the thousands of churches we have. You confused bat." And, okay, this is all in like big letters. "You are a pussy and that's all you'll ever be." Well, I am what I eat, David. So, to the best man goes the spoils. You're definitely not the best man. You're a fucking hideous rat leech, okay? And again, this is David saying, "Apostle Taylor is going to enjoy beating at your game. He will have the spoils of war, you mosquito bug. You will be smashed, faggot. LOL. So fun. This is just as in the movie Hunger Games. You will lose, punk, you dickhead." And I said, after that, I said, "Why you change your cult name, fat boy?" And I told him after that, I was like, okay, that was like his whole quote was spoken like a true booty bandit. So then I told him, I was like, "You like the shirt? You inspired it, and I've made thousands of dollars on it already. Thanks." He replies, "You're confused, faggot. Since you're so smart, figure it out. Stop asking us questions and do your homework. We never run from a fight, punk. Everything is just as it's been. Do your research, idiot. Dumb tail. LOL." Okay, so that's David. And then I also text Michelle this morning too. So, "Hi Michelle. Did so-and-so show up yet to check your cult headquarters? You know we have all the addresses, not to mention names, phone numbers, and anyone associated with David is going down. So make sure you have all your lies in order when the authorities come, because you know what, Michelle? Ultimately, it's coming. For you and David. The thing is you and David are going to ultimately protect each other, and all your little cult followers are doing everything to protect you two, because if you guys go down, the whole cult goes down. Okay? So you two, you and David are the ringleaders. We've known that, but everything is being done to protect you guys. You guys are like the golden gem of the cult. Okay? So definitely be sure you have all your lies in order when you get deposed, Michelle, okay? So I had sent her out several text messages on order. I said, "We know David changes his cult name because he's in big trouble with the residential center." And again, he is. He's still in a legal battle with the residential center. What's happening is the judge has ordered both lawyers, because what I'm finding out from Coco Chanel, she's really educating me on this, is it's a motion to compel, and the judge has approved it. Both lawyers are going to meet, and they have to meet at the same time. They have to meet in the same room at the same time with the judge, so there's basically continuity in the case, so there's no bias. Basically what Coco told me is a judge can be, they'll disrobe a judge for that. No questions asked. So the lawyers are going to meet, I believe in March was what it said. So they're going to meet, and again, what Coco Chanel told me is that David actually doesn't have to be present. It's just the lawyers that have to be present. So what is going to be said there, if it will be public record or not, I don't know. But I'm assuming there will have to be a court reporter in there taking notes. So Kool-Aid, David, and it's not yours. Okay, so as I'm reading the text message, I'm telling you what I know. Yeah, so after that, just know the end of David's cult is near. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And I told her, be prepared. Her reply, "No, little boy," and it's LIL. "You better be prepared for what's coming to you. Hiding behind YouTube isn't working. Making threats to harm us and the church is considered an act of terrorism, federal offense. You are the one who needs to be afraid." Okay, first of all, Michelle, I used to be in the military, and I know you can't make threats against a church because it is a federal offense. And I would never make a threat against a church. I have a little bit more respect than that. I'm not religious, but what I do know is when I see bullshit, and come on, Michelle, if you haven't watched the deposition, watch it. I'm probably sure you haven't. I don't know how you can't see through the lies, Michelle. Open your head, open your eyes. David is, I don't know what you see in the guy. How did you let him manipulate you into believing he's a prophet? You quit a 6-figure salary job, Michelle. What do you make now? What do you make now? Oh, but nothing's on the books for you guys. That's right, because David hasn't filed his taxes since 2018. Okay, So after that, I told Michelle, I've made no threats, only you're running a cult. And again, this is Michelle's number. I have it here. I told her thanks again for confirming that is still her number. So all the channel followers out there that have her number, it's still the same number. It hasn't changed, okay? And then she said, LOL, yes, you did. You better be afraid, very afraid. You better be afraid of the one who can throw you bit into hell. And then I put a laughing gif of, what's his name from Roseanne, the husband from Roseanne. So after that, I kind of ranted on. I said, where's Kia? She's in bed. I asked her if she's in bed with David. And then I said, I mean, let's be real. David had to change the name of his cult, you know? So who's hiding? You obviously don't like to be on camera. And then I also told her, look at the shirt design, you know? You inspired it. So I have been getting some responses. And these are golden, really. I didn't think I would get a response today, but I did. So the cult is still operating. I've made the calls to the authorities like I said I was going to, and I've even followed up with them. So I've done all the things I said I was going to do. I'm still trying to figure out if David has changed his tax ID number yet, because ultimately that will confirm a lot of things. If he hasn't changed his tax ID, which I don't think he has, because he would have to basically file for he would have to put in a whole new application for a new tax ID to get one. And then I know some of you have also seen that thing about Court TV exposing David Taylor. I think that came from the Cult Watch channel. I'm still trying to confirm. I've been trying to find a link for that, and I can't find a link anywhere. So I'm still trying to confirm the validity of that. Says it came from Vicky Yohe, but from what I heard, it was sent over to the Cult Watch channel by Vicky. I was sent it by, I can't remember who sent it to me. One of the other channel followers did, but the fact that the picture that it was sent from was Harry Wigmore, who is also just a weirdo, who was also in one of David's cults, or he was apparently, he was one of the intercessors of the cult before he was kicked out, before he was too prideful and kicked out. And I've spoken with him, and that guy's, Harry Wigmore, dude, you're just as crazy as David, man. So, if any of you guys see that guy on your channel, he's a weirdo. Don't really listen to him. So, just be forewarned of him. I mean, you look at his picture, he looks like somebody's grandpa.
Unknown caller.
This is who I've called. Hang on one second. Hello?
This representatives are busy at the moment. Please hold, and your call will be answered in the order it was received. Michelle, this is Kelly. Can I speaking?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Richard. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm trying to do a FOIA request. Do I need to, for the FOIA request, do I need to fill out the information on the business, the people I'm doing the FOIA request on? Or because I was looking on the website, and I don't know if I need to put some of my information there or if everything is regarding the person I'm requesting. Okay, thank you. Love elevator music. It's the jam. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing a FOIA request. Do I need to fill all the information out regarding the people I'm doing the FOIA request on? Okay. Okay, I'm requesting any information regarding a specific address there in Taylor, Michigan that's actually been operating a cult. Yeah, I'm trying to find out. I understand there's been some citations written, some tickets written, some inspections that have been done. Yes, that's correct. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I'm requesting information on. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So that would that be the two? Right. So it would just be anything that would be public information then at that point. But it would be those two categories that you just mentioned to me. Okay. Okay. Yes, correct. Yes. Okay. 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 Do I need to refill? Should I refill the request, or were they okay able to understand that? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've been kind of on this for quite a while. A lot of us are, and yeah, so we're trying to find out all we can about this guy. Okay. That's fine. Okay, will do. Thank you for that information, ma'am. I appreciate your call. Bye bye. Bye. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's a lesson I've learned. Um, Living in a digital age is pretty awesome. For David, probably not so much. So, I've already got responses from all the people I need to. Everything's in the process, David. You can't move, David. You can't do anything. Don't expect to do anything. If you create another channel, we're going to find it. We're going to give it up, David. Give it up. Okay? Do that for us. Let these families go home. Let all these people go home, David. Go home and you work a regular paying job. That's assuming that you know how to work, because your whole life has just been a scam, David. I'm talking to you specifically. This video is really for you, David. You know what you've done. And again, social media, you did this to yourself again. You did this all to yourself. You win that deposition like you didn't know a damn thing about your own cult. You're a liar. You're a narcissist. You're a womanizer. You're an adulterer. All the above, David. Not a prophet. You've never gone to any school. Never had any theology training. Look, I just got a text from Betsy Kobo. What's up, dude? And the answer to the question you just texted me, yes, they did. And they're saying, hang on, I'm texting you back right now. Okay, message sent. So you'll get these by the time you see this, you'll have got the messages already. So little other at this point, I'm not sure what else I can do. I need to get up with the IRS and find out if David has changed his tax ID number. I don't think he has, because if they're still JMMI and they're still operating under JMMI's tax number, that's ultimately. It makes me wonder how many tax ID numbers he has. I wonder if he's got one under KFC, JMMI, KOGGC. What other entity did he claim? Can't remember, but So it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder how many tax schemes he actually has going on. Man, if I ran a tax scheme like David, I'd be rich. I would have lived like a fucking bum and just let it all blow over and then like live fat later on in life. But David obviously acts Michelle. And David, I've made money off these shirts too, just so you know. I've made money off of them. Kool-Aid, not yours. So, the court date is set for, let me tell you right now, I got the email last night. I was talking to Coco Chanel about it last night. We had a really good conversation, basically saying, kind of sucks for Harold Lewis because ultimately, if he changes his name, that's the thing. Like Harold Lewis has probably, you know, I would like to think at least up somewhere in the six figures range of attorney fees, lawyers, depositions, a little bit of everything, you know. So let's see if I can find that email with. I had the email yesterday. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so it came in yesterday. The court case is 18SL-CC02174. Harold C. Lewis versus David E. Taylor. Let's see. So basically, there's a motion to compel. Like I said, the lawyers are going to meet. This is what Coco Chanel told me. 3/12/21 is when they're going to meet. The judge is Thomas Christian Albus. And basically from what Coco Chanel said, that this judge isn't putting up with any shit from these attorneys. David either. He's not putting up with any crap. This court case has been in, it started, Mr. Lewis, the first 5/29/2018 is when Mr. Lewis first initiated the court case. 3 years this has been going on. 2 years now. So that's a personal hell, really. I can't believe David has taken him through this much, and I don't. Whatever David is hiding, it's big enough that he's hiding it. So David, whatever you're hiding, give it up, dude. We know you're broke. If people are broke from COVID, you're broke too. Because you're a scam. That's how you survive. You have to scam people for money because nobody, if they're all volunteers, where are you getting your money from, David? Water wells? Yeah, and Harry Wigmore said you have oil wells, but I find that really hard to believe because you have no concept of how to manage money. Where were you, again, where were you when the Texas power outages happened, big boy? That was your chance to show everybody who you were? Your convoy of miracles? Okay. Yeah, liar. You're a liar, David. Why'd you change your name? Why did you change your name? Your YouTube channel name. I had to change my name because you copyrighted it. Just because you were upset I was exposing you. And it's working, so. You're obviously big time damage control right now, David. You're scared. You're scared. You don't have to, you might not say you're not, but the fact when you do come on stage, well, you haven't been on stage in a while because last time you came on, you're 7 nights with the king. You're a narcissist, dude. You're a narcissist, a chauvinist. And you say you're not. And again, this is kind of a little rant too, so I apologize, guys. David, you created this. You created this in me. You did this. I got hooked on that deposition because I just watch you sit there and lie your ass off, dude. Social media did the rest. Richard Frazier deposed you. The deposition was released, which was That was the smartest thing he did. I'm sure he's got several YouTube awards because of how many views his videos got, David. Something you'll never get. You'll never get 1 million views on any of your videos. Richard Fraser did. Damn right he did. All of them. So he's probably got 3 YouTube awards sitting on his wall at home because he was the one who released them. I'm making a video right now, so Betsy Kobo text me again. Shout out to you, dude. So, I hope, knock on wood, that David goes down. David and Michelle. David and Michelle. You guys are both liars. Michelle, you left your family. David, you had slept with multiple women, got a couple of them pregnant, and you claim to be this holy pastor. You know, prophet, dude. Not a prophet, David. Never will be. Like, the only thing that's maybe prophet-like is your haircut that makes you look like a fucking Friar Tuck, dude. That's about it. But even then, like, what's weird, the thing is you're not supposed to wear hats in church, so that how are you good? You know, you don't wear a hat in church. Only women can wear hats in church, I believe. Only women can wear hats in church. So, haven't seen your hairdo. I'm pretty sure it's probably all jacked up still. You're in your whack-ass Jerry curl, David. Give it up, dude, please. I am talking to you. And I hope you see this. And all the little thumbs down you've been given, that's cool. I don't care. Again, there's nobody to replace you, David. Nobody will replace you. Once your cult is done for, I'll tell you what I've done. Here's what I've done. I've filed a complaint on you against the with the Federal Trade Commission, with the FTC, for PPP fraud. I've called code enforcement on you. I've FOIA'd your ordinance tickets. I'm about to FOIA your PD record because from what I found out, you're getting cited big time. And not just 1 or 2, like you have a lot of tickets there at the building. So, that was the call I just actually had. That was your local code enforcement. Because I called last month in January. The lady I spoke to, she's all, did somebody call last January? Yeah, that was me. She said that somebody was sent out, but nothing's been resolved. And you know what she said she's going to do? I'm not even going to tell you. So, just know. It's little people, David, like me, like the channel followers, the hard-working people that called bullshit on you. Not just me, David. Everybody called bullshit on you. You can't be mad. You can't be mad that you buried yourself. You dug your own hole and fucking covered your dirt. You covered yourself, dude. That was on you. It's your fault. Your fault, David. So give up your cult. If you're going to keep doing what you're doing, guess what? Your life is just going to be a living hell. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. That's why you're not posting anything, David. That's why you're not posting anything, because your life is a living hell right now. You came unhinged on your staff because your life is a living hell. You're starting to crack now. I don't know if you've ever seen Me, Myself, and Irene, where Jim Carrey plays the lead role of a cop where he has, what is it? Paranoid delusional schizophrenia with involuntary narcissistic rage. But the way Jim Carrey says it is way funnier. So I think that's kind of what you have. What is it? Yeah, anyways. You need help, David. You need help. You've been living in this secular world, okay? For however long, since you were a teenager. You go from being a chef to you just start being a preacher and start teaching the Bible. Dude, you never read from your Bible. Very rare. And it's selected scripture. The only thing you ever do is walk back and forth on the stage. But again, you haven't been posting anything because dude, we're making it so hard for you to post anything. Oh yeah, shout out to Thice too, and follow our Facebook page. We have a JMMI Cult Watch page. I forgot. I got to remember doing that. So yeah, follow our Facebook page. Should be JMMI Cult Watch. Thice, he's one of the page leaders, so he takes care of it. And again, ultimately after this one, I would like to move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So again, this was just a rant. If it went on for too long, I apologize. There were just some things that I felt I should tell everybody. So I am going to be requesting all these records regarding David. So once this video is done, I'm going to go back and request his PD records, because the nice lady there at the clerk's office, she told me she understood what I was putting. She's like, no, they understood. She's like, but if you want, so I've already requested the ordinance records, and then I'm going to request your PD records. So it'll tell me any tickets that you've gotten. So I'm digging into your life, David. Digging real deep into your life. And again, you created this. You made this an obsession for me, and I don't know why. But this is what you created. If I can't I'm gonna do everything that I can in my power to make sure that you can't operate, David, because you're running a full-blown scam. If I was doing some shit like that, I'd get arrested. The first somehow, I don't know how you've been doing it. Again, Larry Lunsford said you were cunning. And that's sketchy to hear. Pastor being cunning. You're a snake, David. You're the biggest snake in the fucking fire pit. You're going to hell. David. All the people that are exposing you are actually doing God's work. I'm not even religious, and people said, dude, you're doing God's work. I'm not religious. I don't consider myself religious or in anything like that. But maybe it is. And I just don't know it. To stop somebody that's a false prophet, you tell people to stop taking medication, so you've healed AIDS, blind people. Eli, I saw a video with Eli the other night, said he's seeing people get up out of wheelchairs and start walking and shit. So you're not a doctor. You're ultimately, you're a fraud. You're saying that, you've healed people. That's medical fraud, David. And for you to tell people to stop taking their medication because you've healed them, that's also fraud, David. That's fraud. Because you are no doctor, you have no diagnosis capability. The thing you need to diagnose is your fucking hairline. That's probably the only thing you need to diagnose in your life right now at this point. And maybe go see a therapist. Michelle, too. All your cult followers are going to need therapy, David. All the main cult followers. Your little group of probably, maybe 8 or 9 people. We got Tony, you got Alyssa, you got Joseph, Michelle. Those are kind of your main ones. I know Tony is head of the media team. So anytime you come unhinged, it's at Tony. You need to stop that shit because that's not very nice of you, okay? And all your little blonde, minion, big cankled women, they're all going to need some severe therapy, dude. The indoctrination you've done to these people is beyond any... is really, brown shirt status, dude. These people, if you were to go away, they probably wouldn't be able to think for themselves. They wouldn't know what to do without you. And that's a scary thing, dude. That's a scary thing. They would probably just throw their hands up and be like, oh, we don't know what to do. They probably wouldn't even know how to wipe their own ass, David. So, David, give everything up for us, please. Stop your scam. Pay your taxes. Get a job. Michelle, get help. All of you guys get help. Eli, Kia, Tony. Dude, walk out the front door, guys. That's all you have to do. That's all you got to do, Tony. Alyssa, Susan, Kayla, all you guys. You guys, You women are beautiful. You're beautiful women to be following. Too beautiful to be following this idiot. You really are. And as far as me making terroristic threats against the church, I've never done that, okay? Y'all women are too beautiful to be following this idiot. If he goes down, you guys are going down with him. It's a bummer. It's a bummer to see it. It really is. So, David, you're going down. And you don't even know it yet. You're going to go down real hard. And when it happens, don't say we didn't warn you, because you did this to yourself. You did this, David. Nobody else. So, again, I apologize for the long rant today. David, this message is ultimately for you. We're not going away. You can count on that one thing, okay? The one thing in your life you can count on right now, or two things. Your life to be a living hell, and two, we're not going anywhere. And I'm surprised you haven't changed your number, or Michelle. That's kind of mind-blowing. Like, why would you keep your number for this long? I feel like I'm kind of putting the nail in the coffin by telling you to change it, but why would you not change your number? That would have been the first thing I did, dude. I've had your number since 2017. 2016. 2017, when the depositions were released. That's how long I've had your number. Michelle's probably about the same. And some of the other ones I probably had about the same too. So, I've had your number a long time. So, and let these people go home, David. Let these people go home to their families, to their loved ones, and let them get help, the help they need. Michelle, get some help. It's okay. It's okay. You're beautiful too, Michelle. A lot of people say you're beautiful, but you're just brainwashed. That's what makes you ugly. And I can tell you're uncomfortable on camera. Because I saw one of your videos where it was you guys talking about CBS and that the viper looked like the color of the CBS symbols. And your body language is a dead giveaway. You do not like to be on camera, Michelle. You get really, really uncomfortable. Your body language says it all. Didn't take me long to figure that one out. You hate being on camera, so that's why you don't ever come out. Very rare. Maybe in the women's conference, but even then you're probably up in the media room with Tony, you know. So, let these people go home, David. Let them go. You guys walk out the front door. If you need help, let us know. We'll help you. I feel if I'm direct, it's because the amount of research I've done and how much I want David to go to jail. He should be in trouble. How can you get away with scamming people, taking millions, not filing your taxes, your 990s? None of that. 2018 was his last time he filed taxes. It's 2021 now. So, he hasn't filed his taxes. He has to put a 990 in. He has to, by law. He has to file a 990. It's a non-for-profit organization. He's still got to, tell the IRS what he's made. Unless, again, this is where the whole tax ID comes in. Is I wonder how many different tax ID numbers he has. Or maybe he's having them file under, like, maybe one of the cult members' names, Having Tony file 1 year, having Alyssa file another year, It's a huge tax scheme, huge tax fraud. But again, hard to believe because I don't think that David has any money right now. So, if you guys have any questions, comments, please let me know. I'm open to hearing ideas and anything you guys may want me to talk about, maybe try to do, information you want me to get, let me know. I'm pretty good at it. So, you guys stay safe. I'll get out more information as I get more. Again, once this video is done, I'm going to go ahead and FOIA his PD records. So, David, stop what you're doing. This message is for you. Talking to you, David. Stop. We're not going away. I'm not going away. Okay? Just count on that. Count on that. Count on your life being a living hell until you stop, okay? I'm going to FOIA your PD records right now. So I'm going to know what tickets you've had. So when I do find out, I'm going to put those up too. I'm going to post all the ordinance violations you had. Everything, David. You're a church. You're claiming to be a church, so everything that you do is public record. That's why I FOIA'd all your information. So, Davy Cakes, you're a false prophet. You're never gonna be a prophet. And if you think so, you need to ask Michelle, because that information is proprietary. Peace out.